Hi, it's Nicole McGurk, and today I have a card featuring the Simon Says Stamp October 2014 card kit. This card kit has an exclusive die from Simon Says Stamp, this cute little coffee cup, as well as a wonderful stamp set that has lots of coffee cups and coffee or tea related greetings and images, so really fun things. And then there is an assortment of Grand Bazaar pattern papers from Basic Gray included in the kit as well. I am using the pattern papers to die cut a whole bunch of coffee cups with these fun patterns, just creating an assortment of coffee cups, and I ended up die cutting more cups than I'm actually going to be able to fit on my card. I liked all of the patterns so much that I got a little carried away, which is okay because I'm actually going to be sharing another project featuring some of my leftover pieces tomorrow, or multiple projects I guess I should say. So there's a use for all of these fun little pieces. Now, one of the great things is that I can make the most of my cuts. So I'm using one pattern for the main portion of my coffee cup, and I'm going to be using a contrasting pattern for the inside heart piece. So I can take the heart from one of the other cut images rather, and place that inside of the heart cutout on the coffee cup. So once I have all of my coffee cups cut out, I can start assembling my card. And I'm using the solid brown 6x6 paper here from the Grand Bazaar paper pad. I'm going to trim that down a little bit, and I'm using the stripe pattern as well. I want the center portion of my card to be that nice brown solid, and then have that stripe on either side. So I've trimmed all of this down now. I'm going to place a little adhesive on my stripe pieces so that my paper will go further. I just trimmed little thin strips from that 6x6 striped paper instead of cutting a piece to fit the front of my card. Because it's not going to show anyway, this allows me to still have plenty of that striped paper left over for other projects. The base of my card is some of the cream cardstock, also from the card kit, that I have cut the 8.5 by 11 paper in half, scored it at the top, and then I placed my papers on the design. I inked up my greeting. Friendship has its perks from the What's Brewing stamp set included in the October kit, using Versamark ink, sprinkle on some white embossing powder, and I'll heat set that. Once I have that done, I'm ready to start assembling my coffee cups. I love that with the little cutout portion up at the top of this die, or die cut, you can slip the coffee cups one inside of another to give a fun stack of coffee cups. I love that imagery anytime I see it. I think it's so cute and fun. And so that's what I was trying to replicate here by stacking my coffee cups one inside another. And I tried to do it kind of not perfectly, kind of haphazardly, so it looked kind of like a teetering stack of brightly colored coffee cups. I'm using the Zig glue pen to glue all of these in place, and my acrylic block simply is heavy enough that it helps hold my coffee cups in place. I'm just now placing those hearts inside all of my coffee cups using the Zig glue pen as well, and I'll continue to do that until all of them are filled in. And I didn't use the exact centers for all of the coffee cups that I'm using here. I just used an assortment because you might remember I mentioned I did die cut more coffee cups than I actually needed for my card. Now the coffee cup at the top has that little thin opening, and I don't want it to have an opening. I want it to kind of look like the inside of the cup there. So I went ahead and took one of the orange little pieces that coordinates with the heart that I placed in the coffee cup there. I had the little orange die cut piece still left over, so I went ahead and placed that inside my coffee cup to give it a nice finished look. Also with that orange pattern paper, or solid paper from the Grand Bazaar 6x6 paper pad. I trimmed 2 thin little strips of paper that I'm going to place along each side. It felt like it needed just a little bit more of a finishing touch along the sides there. So I'll glue those in place. Place a large acrylic block over the whole thing to hold those down while the glue dries. The last thing I'm going to do is take a sprinkling of these coffee sequins from Simon Says Stamp. These are included in the October card kit. And I'll glue those in place using some matte medium and the quick stick tool to easily pick them up and place them down where I want them to go. Thanks for watching this video showcasing the Simon Says Stamp October 2014 card kit. The supplies I've used are listed and linked below the video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.